Hi guys, this is Palace to the Core and my name is Stephen Dawes. Thank you for joining me. So I didn't end up doing a match reaction video to the Arsenal Palace Carabao Cup game because unfortunately I ran out of time. But I thought that I would mention something on this video which is obviously going to be about the preview to the next Arsenal game, which is going to be at the weekend. And I was a little bit disappointed with the game, to be fair. I felt that we came out really well, got the early goal, absolutely fantastic. Sometimes an early goal can be a bit of a dodgy thing, but I felt that we were doing all right. Obviously, Arsenal were a bit shocked by that, and then they tried to come back at us and they tried to work it. And especially second half, they were a lot more forceful, and I felt that we just didn't do a good job in the second half. We were losing the ball, we were being a little bit too slow, a little bit too methodic in what we were doing. We weren't trying to push our way up as much as I would have thought we should have done, and we have done in the past. So I think the game just got away from us a little bit. Oliver Glasner said that he thinks that we gave them too much respect, and he said that he wants us to play in their third. He doesn't want us to play in our third. He wants us to push up and play in their third, which you can understand. He said offence is the best form of defence, and he's right. But he wants to get a balance, so they're not going to be left open at the back. He wants to have a balance there to try and push forward, which I completely understand. Arsenal are a good team. They had to bring on a couple of players to try and finish the game off, though. So we did give them a run for their money, but it was a bit disappointing in the end. But at the end of the day, it's one of those things. I'm looking forward to the game against Arsenal in the Premier League, and I think that we can do a good job. He's talked about injury situation. He said that Ebbs was not going to be available for this Arsenal game. He said that he was playing with a bit of a swollen foot against Arsenal, and then he got another knock on the foot, which has put him out for this game. He thinks he'll be ready for the next game, but obviously he's got to wait and see how it goes, so Ebbs won't be playing. None of the other players that are currently injured are back either. We're going to be a bit short, but hopefully I think that we can give them a good run for their money. I'm hoping that we can play well and we can get a good result there. After the cup game, I think that it's going to be, because it's quite so soon afterwards, I think it might be a little bit more of a stalemate situation going on. But I think we'll be good if we get a draw. I think we can get a draw there, and that will be a good result for us. I really do think so. I think that obviously we've got to go out to win it, as we do every game, but I think if we get a draw, that will be a good result for us. He was asked about the transfer situation in January, and I was a little bit kind of taken aback by it, because we've heard in the past where he said, we need to get players in, we need to make a more substantial squad, we need more strength in depth and things like this. But when he was asked about it today, he said that he said we'll have to have a look and see what players we may need. We may need, if we've only got one player in that position, we might need to get somebody else to come in. But if we don't manage to find anyone, then I'm happy with the squad we've got, which seems to be a little bit of a change in his tack. Now, whether he's just doing that to try and bluff the situation for January or not, I don't know. He was also asked that, if he did find a player he wanted, is there money in the bank to back him? And he said yes, but it was a very muted yes. So again, I'm not sure whether that's just a little bit of banter, a little bit of kind of smoke and mirrors, or whether the situation regarding the money isn't as good as people have thought it was before January. We'll have to wait and see on that. But it looks as though John Textor's shares are going to be bought by this kind of conglomerate situation. Is about £230 million or something like that. So that looks as though that's going to go ahead. I think he's considering them their favourite bidder. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, I think there's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a draw, and I'll be happy with the draw if we get it. I think it'll be a good result for us, especially giving us an extra point in the Premier League. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. What do you think the score is going to be on the weekend, and what did you think of the game itself against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup? Let me know down in the comment section what you think, as always, and I'll see you next time.